Hello guys, how you doing? It's BossBetty here with another video for you guys, and I hope you enjoy this one. So today guys, I decided to make a detailed video of how I do my chapatis. So when making my chapatis, I can use either milk or water. So today I was using both milk and water. As you can see, I've put my milk and water, I've mixed them together, and then I'm putting some salt depending on the amount of water that you're using, and then I put my sugar. The sugar also depends on how much you want it to taste and also the amount of water you're using. So I mix them up using a whisk. So that is what I was doing. So I was mixing them up using a whisk. Mix them up until the salt and the sugar dissolve, so that you can have an easy time when mixing the flour. So I tasted kidogo just to check if my sugar and salt are okay, and my sugar was not, so I added some kidogo too. Then I continued whisking. So my mixture is okay right now. My sugar, my salt, my milk, and some water. The amount of milk and water depends on how many chapatis you want. So if you want more, you use more water. If you want less, you use less water. As you can see here, I also put some oil, which is optional. You can either put your oil in the water or not, depends on your individual preferences. So after the oil, I started putting my flour kidogo, bit by bit, as I was whisking it up. So I was using my whisk. The whisk helps in the consistency of the flour once it's mixing with the water, so I kind of like using it. So mix until it's consistent. Kidogo as I added more flour. Kidogo too as I added more flour. So guys, I really love making chapatis. I don't know why I find them to be quite an easy fix. I don't know why, but I really like making chapatis. So I added more flour until the flour is consistent. And remember, the chapati dough should be kind of hard. Is it hard? Yeah, kind of hard, not runny like the pancakes. So that is what I was going for. So I'm done using the whisk, because if I went beyond that, then it would be tough to whisk it with the flour, because it was getting harder and harder. So I was using my hands here. I was adding more flour. And this dish that I was using was quite, in terms of space, it was quite limiting. But I went on. So I continued mixing more and more flour. So guys, like I was saying, I really love making chapatis. I find them so easy. Most people say that the chapatis have a long process, but for me, I think they're quite easy to make. So I really love making them for my family every now and then, anytime. I can even make them for breakfast. So guys, as you can see, I stopped using my my dish, and I put my dough on the kitchen slab, and that's where I was making it from. So I continued kneading more and more. So I'm still kneading until the dough is consistent. Remember, it shouldn't be runny. Remember also, it shouldn't be sticky. So that is what I was also checking. So if it's sticky, you continue adding the flour. So I'm adding more flour because my dough up to now was quite sticky. Then I continued kneading kidogo to make sure that you knead your flour for at least 6 minutes. Yeah, 6 minutes or more, depending on also the flour, the amount of flour that you have. So I continued kneading the flour, yeah, until it stops being sticky and all the flour is gone, and the flour is consistent. So guys, if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel at BossBetty KE. My videos are all about lifestyle. I love doing cleaning videos. I love doing cooking videos. Sometimes I show my family here and there. So it's just all about lifestyle. Sometimes I have travel vlogs. So just my daily routine. That's what my vlogs are all about, and I hope you enjoy as you continue watching them. And if you've not subscribed again, please make sure that you subscribe, like the video, put on the notification bell, and yeah, that will do good for my channel. So my dough is ready. So my dough is consistent, as you can see. So I want to cover it up, but before I cover it up, I have to smear it with some oil for it to be soft. I want to leave it for at least 1 or 2 hours as I go about my other business. But sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I don't leave it to rest. So I just start cooking immediately. But today, because I had time, it was on a weekend, so I just left it to rest for some time. Yeah, guys. So I'm back. This is after some time, and I'm back. My dough is okay now, so I want to start cooking. It's quite okay, as you can see it. So now, time to cut it up into big chunks, big pieces. So I was cutting my dough into some pieces. It's not much. The chapatis are not much, so probably 4 pieces. And as you can see, my knife was wet. That's why I was wiping it. It's another big chunk. Roll it up. My knife was not doing it, so I was using my hands. Another big chunk. Roll it up. And the same applies for the last one. So these big chunks, once I roll them up like that, I want to roll them up into circles, not so big, because I just want to smear some oil. That's the process that I use. So roll them up into a circle. Here the shape doesn't matter too much. I just need the dough to be rolled up, and then I apply some oil. The application of the oil helps in giving your chapatis some layers. If you love chapatis with the layers, some people do not like layers. Actually, some people don't care about the layers in chapati, as long as it's a chapati. But for me, I love my chapatis with the layers, and that's why I put some oil. And then I roll it up into some circular bits. And then I put it for the next step. Yeah, so I continue the process throughout the rest of the dough. So I'm doing the same for the rest of the dough. Applying some oil, cutting it up into halves, and then rolling them up into some circles. So I'm down, and right now, guys, I'm putting my oven on. So to my last step, that is the cooking. So now I'm in the cooking. So I put my first chapati, and there are 2 ways in which you can make your chapatis. That is the last step. Yeah, so you can either dry them up, all of them, or you can dry them up, and as you finish, you dry them up and then put the oil. But for me, on this particular day, I was in a hurry. I think time was not on my side. I think I was cooking these chapatis at 2, and I think my family was hungry, so I had to hurry up. So I was putting the oil immediately. I didn't have the time ya kukausha sijui zote alafu tena nazipaka mafuta. So I just went in immediately. counter. I'm almost done. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me just show you the last bit, how the chapatis looked. So these are my chapatis, they are ready. Oh my god, they look so yummy. Just look at how brown they are. Oh my god, this looks so yummy. So the family is ready to enjoy the chapatis. Please make sure you watch my other videos, and thank you so much for watching my video, and see you.